We got the newcomer here, the free agent acquisition here of this group, Matthew Adams. And this is a legitimate veteran, guys, which is something we don't typically, I feel like, sign to any of the backup spots for the linebacker. Now we haven't done that in a while. Like, here's a reserve linebacker with a ton of experience. Let's sign him. Like, that's not been our MO. 28 years old, 6 foot even, 230 pounds, 7th round pick out of Houston. I should say Houston, the college there, not the Houston Texans. Drafted by the Colts there in 18. Former Brown, former Colt. Spent most of his career, though, in Indianapolis. Appeared in 85 games overall, with 13 of them being starts. Last year with the Browns, 17 games, 1 start, 17 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and a very sad-looking 44.2 PFF grade.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah. So, again, I don't think we can have high hopes of this guy. I think this is a guy that you go, does he sneak onto the roster at the back end? And I gotta say, I think the locks for this roster are obviously, you're not going to cut Okereke or McFadden, obviously. You're not going to cut Simmons, obviously. You're not going to cut a rookie, obviously. There's 4 right there. We probably have 1 more spot to go, guys. I don't think Adams is going to be the guy to get it. I think he's probably camp body. That's what we're looking at. Unless there's injuries, unless he, does better than we think, he's probably just a camp body. So, I don't know why we do the Hot Pockets thing with him. We do. It is what it is.
Ooh. Nice gooey center. Camp body.
Who are you gonna cut? Camp body. I mean, that's basically what it is. Like he's that's probably where he's doomed for. I hate to be like negative about it. It's still a man's job, but either he's gonna earn a spot and surprise people, or hopefully he gets another shot somewhere else at that point there. But it happens every year for these guys. He's 28 years old. He's been a career backup. He didn't have a good year last year. That kind of tells you time is ending for his NFL career, probably. And
typically, I would agree with you, but last year he played for the Browns.
You'd never agree with me. I'm not buying that bullshit.
Well, when it comes to father time and age, it definitely gets us all. But he played with the Browns.
That feeling. I'm excited.
We young buck still.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I just pulled a muscle. Anyway.
Yeah, seriously. Don't stretch too hard.
Who did he play for the Browns last year? Did he not? I said, who did he play for last year?
The Browns.
Yeah. And they were what? You could arguably say top 3 defense last year, right?
Yes.
Because they had a bunch of
I know where you're going with this.
Just saying.
I hear you.
I'm not going to put Father Time as a reason why he didn't see the field as much. Or you got a guy like, there's a lot of talent on that team that played a lot of downs where he wasn't utilized to his full potential, even with Father Time.
I'm not talking about Father Time for the playing time he got. Okay, let me be very clear on that. He's been a career backup. That is what I expect him to stay. What I've been talking about as far as him is his skill. So he's 28 years old. He's never been a starter. He's not going to be a starter at this point. That's when you start going, you know what? I'm not going to give a 28-year-old guy a spot that I can give to a 23-year-old that I might be able to develop into something. I've already seen this guy's ceiling. It's not that high.
No, but if you're in a pinch and you need to plug a hole, like he still have a couple.
And that's why I said if someone gets injured or whatever, you can maybe see him in a spot there at that point there. But otherwise, I think that's what happens.
Thanks for listening to Two Giant Goofballs, a New York Giants podcast. We appreciate your support.
Thanks so much.